All right, stay side by side, 2 by 2. Here we go. They're all out of order still. Green flag is out. We are racing. That time they thunder down into turns 1 and 2 safely. Down the back straightaway, it's a drag race. Luke Weniger, Jesse Sobbing, both former B-modified, sport-modified national champions. Sobbing going to pull out to the lead, this time by Shane DeMay to the third spot with Keegan Nordquist in fourth. Brad Berggren going to ride in the top 5 as they rocket down the back straightaway. Berggren looking to the inside of Nordquist. Travis Hatcher slowing off the pace, now back on the gas here in the front stretch. Sobbing now got his hands full with Luke Weniger. Weniger strong on the bottom side. DeMay beginning to roll in on Luke Weniger as well. Berggren holding on to the 4th spot with Nordquist round in the top 5. Jared Heffelman coming up to do battle now to ride to the 6th spot. Jeff Stevens sits in 7th. Dale Ransom to the 8th position. Chris Abelson going to get by Ransom and move into 8th, pushing Ransom to 9th with Taman Ware around the top 10. Sobbing solid into the lead now, out to a 4-car length lead. Racing still going hot and heavy back through the pack. Nordquist slipping back through the pack slightly as both Stevens and Abelson able to get on around and go on by. Jared Heffelman now moving into the 4th position. Stevens ride to the top 5. Abelson sits in 6th. Abelson also a former Northern Sport Modified national champion. Nordquist having all sorts of handling issues with that race car. Chris Abelson doing battle with Jeff Stevens. Now off at turn number 2. That's the race for the 4th position. The race for the 6th and 5th and 6th positions, my mistake. Abelson gets around Jeff Stevens. Abelson taking over the top 5. Down, 10 to go, halfway home for Jesse Sobbing, now with his hands full of Luke Weniger. Weniger to the outside as they begin to catch slower traffic. Weniger looking to the high side of the speedway, looking for the pass this time off at turn number 4. Here comes Luke Weniger. They get around Rick Mintz. Now they're working on Travis Hatcher. Weniger sees the pick in line. Weniger can't quite get the drive off turn number 2. Sobbing still your leader. Just 8 laps to go this time. Look out, trouble at the top of turns 1 and 2. Looks like Dale Ransom coming to a stop. Caution lights are out. Sobbing on a row by himself. Going to lead him off. 9 laps left up on the scoreboard. Here we go. Green flag is back out, and we are back underway. This time, Shane DeMay moving inside of Luke Waniger to take the second spot away. Heffelman still rides in that 4th position. Jeff Stevens backing into the top 5. Waniger going to swap spots with Shane DeMay one more time. Heffelman going to move in on your top 3. Whoa, look out. DeMay catches one of those deep ruts down there in turns 1 and 2. That'll bring Heffelman just to his inside. Once again, race fans, howdy out there in TV land. Great to have you with us. Our Wednesday night replay of our Saturday night A feature events. Opening night here to the Speedway, right in the middle of our Pitts Chiropractic IMCA Modified A feature event. Jesse Sobbing out of Glenwood, Iowa is your current leader. Luke Waniger from Jefferson, Iowa sits in that 2nd spot. Shane DeMay coming out of Denison is your 3rd place driver. Jared Heffelman all the way from Columbus, Iowa sits in the 4th position with Chris Abelson from Sioux City, rounding out that top 5. 6 laps are left up on our scoreboard. We'll turn you back over to the action for the final few laps of our modified A feature event. Thanks for tuning in. The FMC TV channel 48. Enjoy the action. A little contact earlier on with Jared Heffelman and Chris Abelson. Abelson banging into his inside, so Abelson now takes over that 4th spot. Heffelman back to round out the top 5. Jared Heffelman is the defending track champion over at the I-80 Speedway in Greenwood, Nebraska. Three laps to go this time by for Jesse Sobbing. Heffelman with a good speed run down the back stretch, right to the rear bumper of Chris Abelson. Two of the better drivers in the business here in the Midwest. White flag is out. One more time around the big half mile for Jesse Sobbing. Oh, look out. Yellow is out. Yellow is out. That'll set up a green-white checker dash to the finish. Oh, to finish her up. Green-white checker dash to the finish. DeMay hits another one of those huge ruts down there in turn number 1. That puts Chris Abelson into the 3rd spot. DeMay back to 4th. Heffelman rounds out the top 5. White flag is out. 1 lap to go. Final time down the back straightaway for Jesse Sobbing. Double Sunoco checkered flags. Your winner, the Crazy 99, Jesse Sobbing. Luke Waniger home in the 2nd spot. Chris Abelson brings it across in 3rd. Shane DeMay to the 4th position with Jared Heffelman rounding out the top 5.